and the planting of seeds for future growth. It is the ideal time for setting intentions, for starting new projects, and for aligning your energy with what you want to manifest in the coming moon cycle. The first quarter moon represents a time for action
Time for
and
intentions, for starting new projects, and for aligning
there's a
your
feedback,
to manifest in the
Leonie,
Hmm.
like I'm echoing. Okay, I think it stopped. Okay, so then the first quarter moon is a time for action and facing challenges head on. And so as you move forward through that phase, you are encouraged to break through obstacles and focus on growth, helping your intentions to take root. The full moon is a time of culmination and manifestation and reflection. So that's the moment when the energy reaches its peak, making it a very powerful time to release what no longer serves you and to help you celebrate what's already been achieved. And then after time of reflection, introspection, and letting go of any lingering energies. It's like a cleanup job before the next new moon when we start all over again. So it's a time for clearing and rest and preparing for a new cycle. So being aware of the moon phase every day can help you to make more conscious decisions about how you might want to be moving around in the world on a given day. So let's talk about this first quarter moon in Capricorn. On September 29th, the moon is going to reach its first quarter phase. And that's a time of decision and action. The first quarter sits right between the first intentions of the new moon and the full illumination of the full moon. It's when friction becomes fuel. So what we planted a week ago, intentionally or unintentionally, because the energy always knows, is going to now ask for structure and follow through. With the moon in Capricorn, the sign of discipline and ambition and long-term vision, this lunar moment favors practical steps and tangible progress. Capricorn energy always reminds us that big dreams need sturdy scaffolding. So today we're called to lay bricks, not just to sketch blueprints. The signs most affected. There are always signs that are more affected than others during a specific moon phase. So the signs most affected by this upcoming, remember we're talking into the future for September 29th. The signs most affected are Capricorn and Cancer. So we'll feel the push to redefine roles and responsibilities and emotional security. Aries and Libra are going to sense pressure to balance independence with partnership or public accomplishments and commitments. And then Taurus and Virgo can harness this energy to stabilize finances, career plans, or wellness routines. So everybody feels this energy somewhere in their chart, but these signs are going to notice it more than others. If you like to journal, I always like to suggest 5 journal prompts just to get the juices flowing and to help people focus on the energy that we're looking ahead to. So our journal prompts are asking ourselves, which long-term goal in my life is ready for concrete next step today? Where am I relying on inspiration instead of steady practice? What outdated commitment or habit can I release to support my true ambitions? How do I define success for myself? And is it or is it not the same as society's version? For me, most of the time, it's not. And where could consistent small actions bring me more freedom in the months ahead? So if we were um, wanting to come into alignment, pardon my background noise, with these actions for today, then here are some things that you can do leading up to that time as you prepare to do your work on the night of the first quarter moon. Now is a good time to organize and prioritize. So clean your desk, review your calendar, and write a step-by-step plan for next quarter if you're that organized and if you already know where you want to go. Ground your body. Take a slow walk or stand barefoot on the earth to anchor this Capricorn vibe. Tend your career seeds, update a resume, send a networking email, or work on a proposal that you've been putting off and postponing. Financial check-in. Now is a good time for that. We know caps and the money thing, right? So review budgets, pay bills, or set up an automatic savings transfer. And do a ritual of responsibility because that's what this energy is all about, responsibility and accountability. A good way to do that is to light a brown or a black candle, take some deep breaths, and speak aloud one commitment that you're ready to honor. So a first quarter Capricorn moon is cosmic encouragement to move from vision to structure. And today, or on the 29th, you want to trust the quiet discipline of small, grounded actions, because that's the real magic that builds your future. So we're going to now move on to our meditation for the Gemini last quarter moon. And the theme of this meditation is, what are we doing? Alignment, release, and renewal. Oh, I like that. Okay, so make sure that you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Close your eyes. Rest your hands gently on your thighs or over your heart. Take another deep breath in and then exhale long and slowly. That's my music. As you find your own breathing rhythm, allow the outside world to fade. And imagine roots extending from your body down into the earth, anchoring you and grounding you. With each breath, feel yourself arriving fully in this moment. Presence is currency, it's everything. Because we want to be ready to meet the Gemini last quarter moon. So we're going to get centered through breath work. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling again, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Continue this pattern of breathing. And as you breathe, imagine the air as a stream of starlight. And it's moving through you and clearing away any scattered thoughts, bringing in clarity and focus. Sorry, I'm missing a note here. Okay. We're continuing with our breathing to remain grounded. And we want to enter a phase where we're letting go of anything that's outdated, any thoughts, fears, or beliefs. And each time you exhale, I want you to notice what thoughts or patterns are weighing you down. Visualize them being placed in a glowing sphere right at your heart. And each time you exhale, allow that sphere to rise. And then watch it dissolve, leaving you lighter and clearer. Now, I'd like for you to visualize a golden star shining down into your third eye. Let it clear your vision and then move into your throat, empowering your voice. And feel yourself illuminated with clarity, curiosity, and truth. Now let's seal in this energy with some affirmations. You can just receive them as they're spoken, or you can silently repeat each or speak them aloud. I release the thoughts that no longer serve me. I release the thoughts that no longer serve me. I release the thoughts that no longer serve me. My mind is clear. My words are true. My mind is clear. My words are true. My mind is clear. My words are true. I trust the wisdom of this lunar cycle. I trust the wisdom of this lunar cycle. I trust the wisdom of this lunar cycle. I honor my dual nature and bring it into harmony. I honor my dual nature and bring it into harmony. I honor my dual nature and bring it into harmony. Clarity and light guide my communication. Clarity and light guide my communication. Clarity and light guide my communication. I am open to insight and aligned with truth. I am open to insight and aligned with truth. I am open to insight and aligned with truth. As I release, I make space for renewal. As I release, I make space for renewal. As I release, I make space for renewal. Take just a moment to allow those affirmations to settle within you. And just as we began, we now want to return to breath, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale with an open mouth. 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 3, 2, and 1. And last time together, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 3, 2, and 1. I'd like for you to bring yourself back into the space where you're seated. Feel the air moving across your face. Hear the sounds that are going on in the background. Move your fingers and toes. And when you feel ready, open your eyes, carrying with you the clarity, balance, and renewal of this moon phase. And thank you so much, Laurel and Joyce, for joining me today. Thank you. Sorry about whatever distractions were going on in the background. But thanks for joining today's meditation and moonbeams. And I invite you to join us again next Wednesday, October 1st at 1 p.m. Pacific for another gathering brought to you by the UMA Health Integrated Care Program and guided by me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your journey be illuminated with clarity, your heart overflow with compassion, and your spirit rest in steady ground. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace, and be well.
Washing machine's completely available.
Okay. I missed most of it. Well, I heard it, but I was working, Rhonda. So I was talking to Rhonda. I thought she was on.